We are going to do a few more examples with combined inequalities. And so looking at example 3, this is an and graph, and it's a conjunction. You really could separate this if you wanted to and look at -2 is less than m plus 1 and m plus 1 is less than or equal to 4. Now I won't solve these separately because I like to leave them all together. So let's talk about what you would do with this inequality. If you were to get m by itself, wouldn't you want to subtract 1 on both sides? Well, the same is true with your longer combined inequality. You're going to subtract 1, but you're not just dealing with the left side and the right side. You really have a left, a middle, and a right. So you have 3 different pieces that you want to subtract 1 from. And so that will give us -3 is less than m is less than or equal to +3. Now, if we were going to graph this on a number line, let's do that. Remember, this is representing betweenness. It's an and graph. So I would ask yourself, would I have a closed dot or an open circle at -3? Well, you're going to have an open circle. Would I have a closed dot or an open circle at +3? Well, since it can equal, it's going to be closed. And then what can m be? Well, think about solutions. It could be -1, because -3 is less than -1, but also less than +3. It could be 0. It could be 2.5. So everything that you're shading should be in between -3 and 3. And remember, just even the way that this inequality is written, we looked at betweenness in an earlier section. So those are going to represent, that graph will represent all of our solutions. Now let's look at example 4. This is an OR graph, a disjunction, so you really don't do this any differently. You're just going to deal with 2 inequalities at one time. So I would subtract 1 from both sides. And so I have 5y is less than a -5. And then if I kept going, I would need to divide by 5, and so y is less than -1. Or if I solve the second inequality, I need to get all of my variables together. So that gives me 3y is greater than 3. And then if I divide by 3, I have y is greater than 1. So then when I go to graph, remember with an OR graph, it just has to be in a solution in one or the other, but not both. And graphs, it needs to be in both. So let's look at what this would look like. Looking at y is less than -1, I would have an open circle, and then the solutions that would work would be like -5, -4, -3, and so on. And then for y is greater than 1, I'm going to do that in a different color, and that would be like +2, +3, +3.7, etc. So when you're asked about your solutions here, it's everything. Everything that's graphed is a solution because those solutions work in one or the other. So if you had to write it in words, you could say the set of all real numbers less than -1 or greater than +1.